There you go. How much beach would you like to yourself?
All of it. Going?
It's better than last week when we had nothing. I managed to thread together a few things for next week. It's not back to back, it's a bit stop-start. It's a day here, 2 days there, but at least we'll be rolling again. I really just didn't fancy another week sitting here in an Airbnb.
So how far is it from here to Brisbane?
From here, it's still 1,000 kilometres to roll.
And how far would we get in the next week?
Next week, over those bits that I've put together, 230 kilometres. But that's all I could get with the options that were available to be able to string together that accommodation. So it's a case of a day here, 2 days there, and then we just have to sit out till the next one's available and then move on.
So we're going to have to get a proper wiggle on if we're going to get to Brisbane at all.
Yeah, I think we are. I've got us on track. Have you?
I have indeed.
And exactly 50k to go, it says to me.
Yep.
You know, another week of weather like this, I'd be happy.
Oh. Yeah. Wow.
Oh, that's stunning, isn't it?
It really is. There's a little beach here. And toilets if you need one.
No, I'm good now. Yeah, this reminds me of some of the cycleways around Banbury.
Yeah, except this one's got koalas.
Yeah. That's where we're getting the ferry from tomorrow. Right, this is going to be fun, isn't it? Right, what are you looking for? If you're looking for an email?
Just need an email.
Mark Liverland. 2 people plus bikes, or 2 people. Hello, TH, booked through Taree, you got us?
Alright.
Yeah, what we'll do is, we'll take...
I'll put them up on one wheel and wheel them on, so anything that can fall off is...
Okay. Ferry 300 metres ahead.
Hey.
It's a good sign.
Yep. You might want to stop.
No, might not.
Ah,
Oh.
just going. Oh, look, that's such a long way.
I figured if we were rolling into the campsite before 3:30, I'd be happy.
3:10.
Right.
It's pretty damn good.
up there to the left.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. See you in the morning. Right, they're just closing the kitchen. Yes, but pizza oven's open until 7 p.m. Last order's a 6:15. They're suggesting we order at 6. Here we go. Okay, small hitch as always in these adventures. We're over on a peninsula and at Bomba, Myall Lakes,
Yep.
and the ferry that brings her over here. You can see the ferry there. It's just a short-term ferry, but the power lines, there's a problem with the power lines above it. That's one hanging loose, which has shut the ferry. Now, that's our only way out. That we're due to go out at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, so we're trying to work out options. Going behind us up the peninsula and round, and then making it over some quite steep hills is too long a ride with nothing but bush between here and the next place of civilization. It's going to be quite a long day. We just wouldn't make it. We'd need to be rough camping, which we don't really want to do. So right now we don't have a viable option. The ferry is closed for today, but we'll see where we are. They've called out the power company. But we can't see the power company being here today to come and fix the cables that are above our head. They may be here tomorrow, they may not. So we'll see. We'll see where we are in the morning.
C'est la vie.
C'est la vie. And we'll work it out from there. Do you think if we just put a little ramp at the edge of the ferry and take a run at it?
Evil Knievel.
Evil Knievel on 2 touring bikes.
You know what happened to him?
Oh yeah, well, it's a beautiful evening. It's now 20 to 8 in the evening. The electricity board has been out. They've looked at the cables. They've looked at it and said, well, we think it's okay. And they've said that probably the ferry will be running from 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. So there's a few people parked up and camped here tonight, and they're anticipating that they'll be able to get across in the morning. And there's us as well. So we've set an early alarm. So it'll be crack of dawn for us out of the morning. Fingers crossed that we'll go tonight with a little bit of anticipation. A little bit of anxiety. Hopefully the ferry will cross in the morning. If not, we'll be here for another night. I think I'm not keen on the alternative route of banging on another 60-70k on a day where there's just no towns and no respite going forward. So I think we'll wait for the ferry, but with a bit of luck, 8 o'clock tomorrow morning we should be good to go. We'll be here. We'll be watching where it goes. If we see the ferry go at 8 o'clock tomorrow, chances are we'll wait for breakfast. So shortly after 6 a.m, time to move on. Just packing up now. I think they call it striking camp, and we'll get down and see where we are with the first ferry. That's a great sound. That's the ferry starting. Quite diverted. Ferry's running this morning. They need some repair doing to the power line, but they're going to do that on another day. They've said it's safe to cross, so we're crossing. Yeah. And we're heading up towards the ruined campground at a place called Booti, about 50k ahead. Right, this is as far as vehicular access gets. So how do we get through?
I don't know.
Can we push that gate?
I don't know. Having a look.
How's it secured? Bolted.
Right. I think we can get the bikes through, but we need to take the bags off, don't we?
Yeah, it looks like.
Righty-ho.
Yeah, that's not a...
Let's do it.
Okay. Roger, it's rolled. Yeah. Good morning. Morning. The old Gibber Trail.
Yeah. Interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, did you enjoy it?
I did actually.
Yeah.
Not sure my ass did, but I
No.
did. Smile for the camera. Say cheese.
Cheese.
Say kangaroo.
Skippy, skippy.
Yes, that's quite hard work on the tender bits.
It is, isn't it?
And
Yeah.
we've got another few K of it.
Yeah. What's this now? The old Seal. No, this is Seal Rocks Road. We've done the old Gibber Trail. And now we've got Seal Rocks Road.
Yeah, this is the mining road.
Oh, you're right. This is the mining road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it says end or something or other.
Yeah. So we've got.
Uramunda.
So according to my sat nav, we've got 10.5k of this.
Really? Okay, fine. Gonna have to waste a little bit of water there. Just to wash that off. Because I really don't want a load of kangaroo poo. I think I'm going to put some Vaseline on.
Okay.
No. Fuck off.
Would you like to turn the camera off?
Yes, please.
And once again, a bit of Australian helpfulness. This GoPro clips on the back of the bike, and of course over this bumpy terrain it's bounced off in the middle of the road, and that would have been lost. But two PhD students out here doing dingo research, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah, they're tracking dingoes out here in the bush, and they've got wildlife cams. So they picked up the GoPro. They'd seen us earlier, so they guessed it was our camera that'd fallen off the back of the bike. So then they checked the dingo cameras to see which way we'd gone, to see whether we'd passed, and then they tracked us to come up here and just brought the camera back. I was like, oh, that's fucking amazing. I felt really, really, really grateful, guys. Yeah.
Oh, big hole.
I'm like 50 yards back, so don't worry about it.
Right.
How are you feeling?
Hot, thirsty, tired, achy bum.
Yeah.
Fine. Absolutely perfect. How about you?
Much the same. So that was 20k of dirt track. That's probably the toughest these bikes have done.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's very slow going, big boulders. Yeah, so getting the bikes around those, and hard cycling.
Yeah.
I thought, you know,
Yeah.
between sand and stuff. So that's probably possibly. What is it? It was a tough 20k.
Yeah, it
I
was.
thought, yeah. Well done, you.
Thank you. Well done, you.
Kiss.
No, you're all sweaty.
Mwah.
Blech.
Clammy. Yeah. What's the
You're like a
temperature?
cow salt lick. Come here.
No. So you don't need peanuts. 32 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah, 32 centigrade. Yeah, it feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, there's no air. Nothing's moving. No.
There's no headwind.
No, there is that. There is no headwind. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. Right, so just at the other end, a fucking narrow gap that we can't get the bikes through. So we have to dismantle the bikes, throw the bikes over, rebuild them on the other side. Yeah?
Yep.
Okay, let's do it. Yesterday was a fun ride, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
The first half of it was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Bit tough towards the end of that.
So the first half we'd got the miners trail. So the first 20k was off-road and difficult riding. I found the bumps difficult when the bikes are so heavy.
Yes.
Fully laden.
Yeah.
It's not just the fact they're heavy, but fully laden like that touring bikes. That's about as rough as I'd want to go on those. And I am amazed that we had no broken spokes when we came to the end of that. Some of those bumps were hard, and we hit them hard. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Sort of going downhill in a rock slide. Yes.
Yeah. And I struggled to enjoy the beauty of the lake because of the sweat that was running into my eyes and the tears that were running out of them.
Yeah, it's frustrating when you don't have the opportunity to pull over, stop and stare.
Yeah.
And there was a bit of get here-itis because we had a tent to set up and all sorts of stuff like that.
Yeah. And we had a deadline. And let me tell you about the deadline. Siobhan pulled a masterstroke yesterday. So while we were going around in the other places, we'd worked out the culture of the Australian clubs. And like Cessnock, where we joined the rugby league club so that we could eat in the club facilities. And it's a big club culture here. So Siobhan looked up on the internet and found an RSL club only about, what would you say, 7 or 8 kilometres from here, isn't it?
Yeah.
On the side of the lake,
Yeah.
and it's beautiful. It's the view as we were coming in. And they do a courtesy bus, and we've seen the courtesy buses from other clubs. So what we did was Siobhan phoned them and said, does the courtesy bus go to the campsite by any chance? And yes, it does. So she booked it for 6:30. So we got to the campsite at about 4:30. We go, right, we've got to set up the camp. We've got to get showered, because we were like salt baked with sweat, weren't we? It was horrible. Yeah. So we needed a shower, change, pack everything, lock it all away in the tent, and then get on the courtesy bus down to the RSL last night. So that worked well. So 6:30, we were all scrubbed up, jumped on it, went down, had a couple of beers, a bottle of Shiraz, and a nice buffet. So that was dinner sorted. So we weren't cooking noodles outside of the tent last night as we thought we were going to be. So we're not roughing it anymore. So we're at this campsite called The Ruins in Booti.
Yes.
And it's beautiful. We're about to go and discover the beach. We've heard the 7 Mile beach that's here is absolutely stunning. So we're going to go and discover that shortly. But the campsite and the area is absolutely glorious. And we're not the only people to think that, because there's not a spare pitch. There's a big sign on the gate saying campsite absolutely full. And this was the issue that we had coming out of Newcastle, and we're seeing it here now. And it's not just full, is it? It's full of industrial camping. I mean, there are people that are taking this shit so seriously. And you sit around here, the tents, the size of the 4x4s and some of the caravans with their checker plate and everything, fantastic. So really enjoying watching the Aussie camping culture when they come to a campsite like this. I've not seen anything like it before. And we're sitting here in the camp kitchen, and this is a new thing for us as well. We spoke before about shared barbecues. And here in the camp kitchen, you can see over our shoulder, there's 1, 2, 3 barbecue stations, and they're just communal. And there's gas under them, and you just come in, you just turn them on, and they're provided as part of the campsite. And you just barbie up here and sit at the table. So all free of charge, and all absolutely delightful sinks and stuff beside them, so you can wash up afterwards. So we watched everybody making breakfast here this morning, mainly bacon and eggs, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, mainly, such bacon and egg envy as we sat here with our Anzac biscuits and bananas. But yes, this is an idyllic little place. We're not moving today. We're going to go and explore the beach. And the only reason we're not moving is because we had nowhere to go to. So we booked this place for 2 nights. We're off again tomorrow. So we're going to go and explore the beach, go and splash about in the Pacific a bit, I think.
Yes.
Which is just over there, and go and enjoy it.
Yes.
Yay.
Just don't hit my mirror.
Mwah.
In fact, I'm not sure my mirror's set up correctly. I think it's got battered in the tent. We'll see.
Okay, so we're out of the gate and turn right onto the Lakes Way.
Yep. And then what?
We'll just follow it. Follow it for 53k, I think.
So that was $34 for the campsite per night.
20 quid, I suppose it's the same as the UK, isn't it?
I don't know where UK prices are now, particularly in peak season school holidays.
Yeah. So do you think that was expensive or cheap?
I thought it was reasonable given the quality of the campground and the quality of the facilities.
Yeah, and the location, the scenery.
Yes. You know, had it been composting toilets and no drinking water, I might have thought 20 quid was a bit steep.
Yeah.
We're clear now.
We are.
Right. Coming out onto the road because the shoulder's blocked ahead.
Roger. Still looks clear behind.
Okay. And just on the change of tarmac, there's bumps on the left.
Roger.
Big dip and shit.
Clear behind. It's quite narrow, but it's better than being out on the road. Yeah, it's rideable. Oh, this is lovely. Big bump here, and up we go. Yeah. Well, we've made it to... You're right there, honey.
Yeah.
Okay. We've made it to Taree. 53k, that was quite bumpy in the end, wasn't it?
It was a bit broken, but not as much as I thought I would be.
No, same here.
Yeah,
Same here.
that was.
And this is a good find. This reminds me very much of Southeast Asia. The type of setup for this place. It's very different. So, what is it?
It's an old railway workers' barrack block that's been converted to a motel.
Right.
So each of these little rooms is where the railway workers would live.
This is the room.
Really funky.
Sofa, bed. That's it.
Aircon.
Yeah. Yes, aircon. And dear guests, showers are slow to warm up when they sizzle. But when they do, they sizzle. Oh, here we go. Here's the bathroom. Right. I need three things when I ask for a room. I need a shower, a bed, and aircon. Perfect. Well, that's a funky place you found.
I thought that was fantastic.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's exactly why we come to places like this. It was relatively inexpensive, otherwise cheap. It's an old, as we said last night, the Railway Workers Lodge. But yeah, it was a great night. And time to roll on now. So we've got a relatively easy day. Just under 40k with not much elevation. We've got about 200 metres of elevation and a 40k ride. And we're going to Harrington, aren't we?
Yes, Harrington.
But just when you thought everything was perfect, it's also the hottest day of the trip so far.
Yeah, quite.
We're going to be we're going to be well into the 30s today. Yeah. So nice and slow.
Lathered up.
Lathered up. Get a 50 plus on and loads of water.
Yep.
And we should be good to go.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Let's go enjoy it.
Let's rock on.
Yay. Neighbours, Everybody needs good neighbours. Yeah, dog barking at my singing.
A big chunk of that trail mix. And love that.
I managed to rip a big fucking hole in it again. This trail mix, I try to rip a small hole in it every time and just end up ripping half the side of it down.
Subtlety, my dear little gorilla. Subtlety. I love the way the chocolate chips in it melt and make it a bit like concrete. I could become a serious twitcher here.
Okay.
And I don't mean curtains. Budgies fascinate me. And you know the budgerigar is an Australian parrot. It's native to Australia.
I knew it was Australia. I knew it was native to Australia. Yeah. Why do they feel the need to smuggle them? Yeah.
There's an horse.
An horse.
Alright.
Hello, horse.
G'day, cobber.
Yeah.
Actually don't know what a cobber is.
No, I don't. So that's the next one on the Aussie bingo. We've got to hear a cobber. So we've had a fair dinkum. Yeah, that's the top of the tree so far. You know, the common ones are the most common. No worries. Yeah.
Too easy.
Yeah, it's not quite as common as all good.
True.
Too easy. Then there's a pecking order in these things, isn't there? Yeah, too easy. Yeah, good on ya. A general statement of approval. Good on ya.
Yeah, the good on yous seem to be handed out fairly infrequently,
Yeah.
so that you know you've actually achieved something.
Yeah, something of value is a good on
Yeah.
ya.
Scored of 6,
Yeah,
or won a gold medal, you know, that kind of thing.
yeah. So where does a fair dinkum come? Is that better than a good on ya? I think that's just a sideways, isn't it? Just a rarer version of the same thing.
What? I'm not actually sure what fair dinkum means.
It means good on ya.
Okay.
Yeah, fair dinkum, fair enough. Yeah, fair dinkum. Fair going.
Because I thought it was a sort of description of a good thing rather than a good action. See what I mean?
No, I always thought it's. Yeah, I called him a cunt. He said fair dinkum and punched him in the nose. Yeah. Turning right here. Got a VIP lounge.
Right, what room number are we?
Room number 1.
Yay.
We're the first from the right.
Okay.
So welcome to the Harrington Hotel. I'd just like to remind you, you picked it.
This sounds ominous.
So first of all, look at the balcony up here.
Oh, wow.
How old school is that?
Oh, that is terrific. Oh,
Yeah,
this is it.
this is it.
Oh, wow.
Room number 1. This is it. This is all there is.
Fine.
No wardrobe. No bathroom. No
So
nothing.
what's through the door?
Right, so that's the entrance to the room. That's a side door there. And we're going to need to rearrange these bikes a bit. We'll just lean that over.
Oh, that's the facilities.
As I might say around here, the amenities. So here
Righty
we go.
ho. Oh, these are refurbed.
Yes.
There's a bath. Bye.
Yeah. A bath. A shower down the end there. A couple of dunnies.
You know what? This is so much nicer than the last one we did with shared. This is
Yeah.
had some money spent.
Yeah.
Oh, it says men.
From the switch up.
Footballs with the bag.
Yes.
Big man noises.
Yeah, well, it aches.
I think this is it.
Looking promising, isn't it?
Yep.
Bye bye, tarmac. See you later.
Yeah. Trying to find a nice entry point. Yeah. Here we go.
Oi! Rowdy Bay National Park.
Yay. Right. This is, I can't call hazards.
No, fine, I'll drop back.
Yeah.
Red dirt.
Yeah.
Famous Australian red dirt.
Yep. Loads of holes.
And a car. We're
Right,
going
yeah,
left.
going left.
Welcome to Port Macquarie, finally.
Yes.
How was today?
The first half of it was lovely.
Really?
Yeah, the gravel road was tough, but it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, really thoroughly enjoyed that. Lorryton was absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
And then grinding the slightly main road from Lorryton to here,
Ocean Drive.
Ocean Drive.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a bit of a slog, wasn't it? It was a road with no hard shoulder and lots of fast traffic. And single lane.
And roadworks.
And roadworks. To me, it was the last 10k was a killer. Those hills over the last 10k were I just didn't have the legs for them. But we're here. We're here in Port Macquarie. We're here for a rest, and there's the view from our hotel balcony. That's not bad at all, is it? Not bad. Yeah, we said we'd push on. We said we'd get a wiggle on.
We did.
We got a wiggle on.
We've wiggled.
Yeah, yeah.
And now I can't wiggle anymore.
I need a beer. I need a shower. Probably in the other order.
I think it's other order.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to serve you like that.
Oh, I'm absolutely minging, aren't I?
Almost 100 years ago, on the 28th of June 1923, the SS Sumatra was lost in a heavy storm somewhere between Port Macquarie and Crescent Head. All 45 souls on board were lost. One of those who died was Ernest Culliford, the great-uncle of a good friend of ours, Julian. Rest peacefully, Ernest. Your family have not forgotten you.